She said it was her last vacation, then I found out that she... Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. I, 31M, had suspicions my wife, 31F, had something to hide. I trusted my instincts, embarrassingly went through her phone, and discovered that I had been cheated on. She went on a trip recently under the guise of getting one last vacation before starting treatment for health issues she has. And it was on that trip where she did what she did. The AP is also married. We have 2 kids together, a dog, and recently moved out of state to continue building a life together for the betterment of our kids. She said in some of the texts I read that she loves this person, even though it's only been 2 months. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. When I confronted her about it, she said it was her own unhappiness that caused her to cheat and that she doesn't really know if she does actually love him. She feels remorse for what she did and knows that she hurt me really, really bad. As far as I was concerned, we had a perfect thing going, married for 7 years, anniversary next month, kids who are everything to us, all of it. Even though I know I did nothing wrong, I can't help but feel that I'm worthless. Because if she valued everything we've built together, me and our family, she wouldn't have done what she did. Right? We've had several discussions since this transpired, and when I confronted her, she said she needs time to figure out what's going to make everyone happy, her, me, our kids, but I don't know how I'm supposed to go through my day-to-day life living under the same roof knowing that she betrayed me. I can appreciate that she wants to think that over without feeling rushed. I know that I need to do soul-searching myself. But I mostly wish that she would just cut off all communication with the AP. I asked her if she would see him again. This person lives out of state, and she said she didn't think so. She also said that he told her that he plans to work on his own issues with his wife. But can I trust that? I don't want to feel like I have to keep searching through her things. It's unhealthy, but I feel like I have every reason to because of what she did to me already. I can't for the life of me rid myself of the thought of what she did. She's a stay-at-home mom with our kids, a damn good one, too. I work 2 jobs. I would never take her off of my insurance because of what she's going through with her health. My heart is too big to be that spiteful. But what about our finances? I've thought about reaching out to the AP's wife to tell her, but I don't know what good that would do. It likely wouldn't do anything good but give me brief gratification knowing that we share a similar situation. I've also thought about calling the asshole AP and speaking my mind, but again, what good does that do? Nothing. I don't want to ruin anything for the kids by telling family or friends, who we consider their aunts and uncles, but what am I supposed to do? I have never been this heartbroken before. Do we try to go to counseling to work on us and save our marriage? Save our family? Or are we better off separated because we'll both be happy? I don't know what will make me happy. I don't want to lose everything we've worked so hard for over the last decade. This is a rant and there's probably so much more I can say, but I am feeling lost and depressed and worthless that everything I've done and do for our family isn't a priority for her, at least right now. Because she has to focus on her treatment, which I totally get. It just feels like the world is piling on me and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I try to keep it together for the kids because they don't need to see dad upset, but I am just really, really, really sad. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Tell the AP's wife, she has the right to know what is going on in her life and to make informed choices as to whether to stay or go. She also needs to check for STDs, as do you and your wife, as that might not be his first affair. You cannot trust her or anything she says at this point. She needs to earn the trust back and she does that by immediately cutting off the AP. You can't reconcile with her if they are staying in touch. At the moment you are doing the pick-me dance where you are trying to convince her to stay by being understanding and keeping this to yourself. You won't be ruining anything for the kids by exposing her actions to friends and family. They are your support system here, so tell them and let them help. Here is the second story. Emotional cheating is still cheating, but she says it's not. My wife and I guess my soon-to-be ex-wife has left me. I found some stuff she had been doing on her phone that she says isn't cheating. She started working at a nursing home about 18 months ago as a TSNA. There's a guy there that's our age, 40. He was in a car accident 20 years ago where he lost both of his legs, is paralyzed from the waist down and has limited mobility in one arm. She developed what I would call a good friendship with him. They were chatting a lot on Facebook Messenger. For the most part it was harmless. For what it's worth, I had access to the Messenger account and she knew it was basically a shared account with only her name on it. About 7 months ago he started messaging her much more frequently, Good morning texts every day at 8 a.m., followed by a 2 to 3 hours exchange with her. Eventually I got uncomfortable with it. She explained he's just lonely. He has no friends. I feel bad for him. Geez, you don't have to worry, he doesn't even have a penis. I said okay, it just makes me uncomfortable. I think he is developing something for you. I think the first thing he thinks about when he wakes up is you, and you're the last thing he thinks before he goes to sleep. She said I was crazy. About 2 weeks ago he sent her a message saying basically, I know I shouldn't care about you as much as I do, but I can't help it. I didn't expect to feel this way. I saw this message and stopped dead in my tracks. I told her we need to talk. I asked if there was something I needed to know. She said no. I said I need you to lay it out to him that it's just a friendship and he may be looking into it wrong. She blew up a little and said, what do you want me to do? I said, do what you think is right. She went to work an hour later and he sent her a Facebook message saying, can we talk when you have a minute? When she got home I asked her what happened. She said she had told him that I was uncomfortable with them talking and she couldn't chat anymore. I said, what did he want to talk about with that last message? She said, oh, he just said if I ever needed to talk he was there for her. Over the next 2 weeks she became very secretive with her phone. The Facebook messages just stopped. Something didn't feel right. 4 days ago I finally asked her, are you still messaging him somehow? She insisted no, why would I think that? She said she was appalled I didn't trust her, and if we didn't have trust we had nothing. Friday she finally left her phone unattended for a few minutes. Our 13-year-old daughter looked through her phone. She found a secret email that she had created and was logging into it from a secret tab on her Safari. It was all emails about how much they loved each other and wanted to be together, and how being intimate with me made her feel terrible for him. I confronted her. She admitted to lying and said she hadn't been happy for quite a while. Said nothing physically had happened yet. So she left. I'm devastated. My whole world feels like it's ending and has been smashed over my head. She says she didn't cheat. I disagree. Edit, we are divorcing. She doesn't want to work it out. I don't think I could ever get over it anyway. I know I deserve better. I kissed her ass for 16 years. But she was still my whole world and we have children. So it's tough. I'm just so sad right now and don't really have friends to vent to besides my parents. Here are some of the best comments from our community. She cheated. 100% she cheated, and she cheated in a way that in a lot of ways is worse than physically cheating. Don't let her family, her friends, her co-workers, or anyone ever tell you otherwise. And I understand how you may not want to do this, but if she is so adamant about how in her mind she did not cheat, you have to stand up and start telling people. Her story to everyone is obviously that she didn't cheat. Her version may start out that she didn't cheat but you guys just grew apart. Then it may become that you were emotionally abusive or worse and pushed her away to another man. Do not let her spin it. You need to get out in front of it and tell the truth. Don't let her control the narrative. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.